Okay, the story of a well known bishop who thought he actually was a celebrity. So, this is what happened. Okay, so this well known bishop came to a city to visit another pastor, this under the umbrella of this organization. And so they wanted to go to the movie theater and they wanted to kind of go incognito and, go through a separate entrance so nobody could see them so he could basically enjoy the movie without, I guess, fans running up to him asking him for autographs and all that jazz. Okay, well, this, I guess, was in his mind. So they asked the administrator, now this is a true story, asked the administrator to make the arrangement. This is the movie theater we want to go to. Find out how we can go into a secret or separate entrance without going through the front. So the administrator couldn't reach the movie theater because, at this time, a lot of movie theaters, and even now, they really don't answer the phone. So anyway, the administrator, who is very genius and very intuitive and resourceful, says, "Oh, there's a restaurant across the parking lot. I will call them and ask them, can they somehow get a note to the movie theater manager or someone and ask them to give the administrator a call because there's someone who would like to come in a secret or back entrance so they will not be seen because of their notoriety, quote unquote." So the manager of the restaurant was like, "Oh, sure, I can get one of the waitresses to take that note over there with your telephone number." And so they did. So they went over there and they gave the note to the manager of the movie theater. So the manager of the movie theater calls and says, "Okay, well, come in between the hotel and the movie theater. There's a side door entrance. We'll be waiting there. We will just tell us what car they're in, what they may be wearing. Is it one or two?" I said, "It's two," and they said, "Sure." And we will be at that door and we will let them in. They can enter that way and they can exit that way. Okay, great. So now this is all set up and they still didn't ask who is it per se. So, I was like, okay, but I did give them a name and they didn't, say, "Oh, wow, great." No. So then the restaurant manager calls and says, "Okay, I'm sorry, we just wanted to make sure that the movie theater manager contacted you." I say, "Yes, and thank you so very much. I was just about to call you and just really tell you thank you so much for assisting in this situation." So then she says, "Well, who is it? Who is it?" She was all, like, "Who is it?" And when I said the name, she was like, "Oh, who's that?" So the movie theater manager wasn't like pressed or like, "Oh, okay." And so was the restaurant manager, like, "Oh, okay." And but in their head, that bishop's head, they needed to go through the secret door because they were just so popular and just did not want to be bombarded by fans. So sometimes, bishops, you just have to realize you you're not all that.